If you are doing product reviews on any platform, Amazon, if you're on TikTok Shop, if you're on LTK Reward Style, and you have picked one platform and you are doing all the product reviews to make commission and you're not feeding those videos to all the other channels, you're leaving money on the table. This is so important if you're going to make money reviewing products. All right, so what you're looking at right here, and I'm going to show you how to do this, but you're looking at TikTok Shop. So this is, for me, this is my starting point. I make my videos in TikTok Shop. Then I download them, but I'm going to show you a software that'll also feed them with no logos. I will either download them manually or I'll feed them where they can go automatically. And they're going to go to multiple sources, such as Amazon, such as LTK, which is the Reward Style Influencer Network. They're going to go to YouTube Shopping. YouTube has its own affiliate network called YouTube Shopping. I'm going to make sure that they go there. TikTok, Amazon, LTK, YouTube Shopping, and then I'm also feeding mine to Instagram and Pinterest because of the unbelievable amount of opportunity. So what does this look like? So first, you're looking at TikTok Shop. Now, if we go to Amazon, I will go ahead and go to my store here so you can take a quick look at that. I like that they're changing some of the store formats to make it look a little bit more influencer and less store. So a lot of good things happening here. So as you can see, I made this video in TikTok and now here it is on my Amazon store. I don't think the video is going to do it justice, but this farmhouse doughboy candle is stunning. It smells incredible. I was fortunate enough that the brand sent me this to try because I love candles, and I just lit it and walked away and my whole... Okay, so I'm doing this in vertical format. So after I publish a video on TikTok, I don't know if you know this, but you can then download it with no watermark. You don't need a separate app. You don't need anything. Just upload it to TikTok like you would. Then go to your phone app. You right click on the little dots. You save it and it'll save with no logo. There's no workaround needed, any of that right now. Okay. Also, if you record your TikTok videos in the TikTok Studio app instead of TikTok itself, they're the same, they work the same. You can download it with no logo without even posting it. So it's just knowing how to get to these resources, okay? So I download it, then I just go to my Amazon app on my phone and I upload it to Amazon, tag it, I'm done. That's it. There's nothing more that needs to be done to start making money over here on the influencer side of Amazon. Then after that, I feed these to YouTube. And I'm feeding these to YouTube and I'm feeding these to Instagram through a software called repurpose.io. There is a link to all of my, the links I talk about are in the box below. So it's going to look really geeky, so don't panic. And I do teach this in my coaching program, but here's basically what it does. So I'll go down here, I'll show you one. So I just set this one, let's just go to the one that I always use for TikTok She Starter to YouTube Ballen buys. Okay, so this one is taking my TikTok videos and it's feeding it to my YouTube channel. So that YouTube channel looks like this. I think I need the at. Okay. Oh, at Ballen buys. Ballen blogger. I forget. What's it called? Hold on. YouTube Ballen buys. I have so many accounts, I get them confused sometimes. Okay, here we go. So here, if you go to my shorts, so these are all the exact same videos. If you're over 50, you have to be using liquids and serums and creams on your face somewhere, somehow. Serum blush. And as you can see, now what happens is I'm starting either TikTok. I'm sorry. So my girlfriend says, but do you actually like the croc? YouTube will tag the item for me, but it takes a few minutes. If I want to tag it before manually, I can, but take a look at this. So I made this little video here and it's about these Crocs. And if you click view products, that person can now shop just like they would on the other platforms. Now, the biggest difference is right now anyway, they do have to leave YouTube and go to a third-party platform to purchase. It's not as quick and easy to convert as it is on Amazon or on TikTok because they don't have to leave the app. So I'm hoping that YouTube will head this direction. I'm actually going to a influencer event. I was invited to an exclusive event for YouTube affiliates in May, and there's going to be panels and all that. I'm hoping we'll hear some of this that might be upcoming. But it still is a great way to make money. One of the items that does really well for me on YouTube is bedding. If I make my bed, even if I'm not on camera and I show the bedding, that is something I sell quite a bit of. Makeup is the other one right now. And now fashion is starting to tick up as well. And all I'm doing is shorts. I may move into the long form content, but right now I'm just doing vertical shorts. And, it's just one more way to make money. I do think if I was more purposeful and did long form horizontal on this channel, which I may move towards it, that money would really start stacking. The other thing that's nice about YouTube is people give gifts. So especially if you're trying on a bathing suit or something like that, they will put, all of a sudden you'll see a $20 tip and you're like, whoa, where'd that come from? So you never know. You just don't know what people are going to do. But there's the other way this channel makes money for me on YouTube is I also have ad revenue on. So I'm making money on the products. I'm making money on ad revenue. I'm making money on the gifts that people are giving. And there's all kinds of ways. So why wouldn't you want to be also on YouTube if you're on Amazon and or TikTok? Now, it takes a while to build up your YouTube account more higher level. And I think they still have a 10,000 subscriber threshold to get into the YouTube affiliate program. Although I heard that was going to be maybe being reduced. I don't know. That was hearsay. But if you just start feeding your TikTok videos or your Instagram videos into YouTube, it will just build and you're not even paying attention to it. And one day you're going to go, oh my gosh, I just qualified for the ad platform. Oh my gosh, I just qualified for the YouTube affiliate program. That's what happened with me. I wasn't even looking at it. I was just feeding from this software to YouTube. And one day, all of a sudden, they started sending me messages. You qualified for this. You qualified for this. You qualified for this. And it's right here. So this is what it looks like. So TikTok, which one is it? She Starter to YouTube Ballen by. So it's this one. So I'm going to click on view content, show you what this looks like a little bit. The cool thing about this too is when everybody was afraid TikTok was going to get banned and they're all trying to massively download their videos, I didn't have to because they're all in repurpose. It pulls up all the videos. There's no limit. So I can go in and repurpose these, republish these, set up new workflows, and it'll pull. It's really cool. So I was not panicked at all about not being able to get to my old videos. But here's an example. So here's one. Oh, let's just take this Crocs one again. So here it pulled it in from TikTok. Okay. Now if I want to schedule this, watch this. I'm going to click schedule. So if I didn't want this to be automated, like let's say I don't want it automatically to go from TikTok to YouTube, but I do want it to pull so that I can manually post it. Because maybe you don't have the YouTube shoppable program yet, but you could always put in an Amazon link or an LTK link, or now even a TikTok link. They let you share your showcase links as well. So I could do it here instead. And down here under first comment, I could be shop my LTK store, right? Now watch this. Or you could do it from Amazon. Let's just do it. I don't know if I put the Crocs up on Amazon yet. I got to get moving. I'm not sure if I did. I know I put them on LTK. So it would look like this. LTK.com. LTK Creator Ballen Buys. Okay. So this was the other one I mentioned earlier is you also want to be on LTK. LTK is beauty, fashion, home and living. Okay, which is basically the same thing a lot of us are doing on TikTok, and it's the same thing a lot of us are doing on Amazon. And so here it is, the same exact video that came over from TikTok. See? There it is. So all I have to do is I could just, without even logging in, I could just take this link right here and I could go back to YouTube to to repurpose, and I could say shop this item and more like it on my LTK shop. So really it just depends on where do you want to send people. Do you want to be, sending people to your Amazon store? Where is it that you want the most sales? Also, where do you make the most money? Where do you have the most flexibility, and which converts the highest? So I'll tell you this. If I send them to Amazon, it converts way higher than if I send them to LTK. But I make more commission on LTK because I can choose where, like those Crocs, for example, they're sold at other places. Like it might be Zappos, it could be Shoe Carnival, it could be they're for sale on Nordstrom. So you might say, you know what? It's really important to me to get as many Nordstrom sales as I can, or I make more commission. Plus, you can actually tag multiple. You can give them options. Like, buy this on Amazon and give them the link. Buy this on my LTK store. Give them the link. There's all kinds, but LTK has partnerships with all of these stores, which gives you way more room to tag and explore. So you would want to be on here. So anyway, there's just an example, or I could shop this on my Amazon store. Make sure you're always using your affiliate disclosures for your Amazon store requirements. If you're only an Amazon associate, you have to put, as an Amazon associate, I benefit from purchase made through links. They require that, okay? And then if the item is gifted to you, you will notice on mine that every single one of my descriptions says, disclaimer, items in this video may have been provided to me by the shop. I put that in every single one because chances are I got the item for free, but not always. And I just want to make sure it's disclosed that it's a possibility because we're required by the Federal Trade Commission to include that, okay? Now down here, you could take off the TikTok tags if you don't like your TikTok spring glow, yada, yada. You get rid of those. And, maybe you want to do shoes is a hashtag, would be good. You could do sandals. Now you might want to go look up on YouTube. What are the most popular tags? Now, most YouTube gurus will tell you that you don't want to use more than like 3, and they should be the top tier, whatever the most volume is. I couldn't tell you if that's true or not true, really, based on I have not studied hashtags on YouTube in depth yet, and if they even matter. But then here you can upload a thumbnail. So you can either use the thumbnail that was by default, or you can upload one. Vertical or horizontal. So I could go maybe I want my thumbnails to be horizontal even though the video is vertical, which I think is kind of a bait and switch personally. Or maybe I just want to go do the normal vertical thumbnail, but I don't want it to be automatically grabbed from YouTube. Then I can upload it here so that you can't change the thumbnail on a short yet. But you can, on repurpose, change the thumbnail before it feeds out to your shorts. So you're going to have so much more customization abilities when you're using the repurpose software. Plus, if you go over and look at the workflows, and I'm going to edit it, look what else you can do. You can burn in subtitles if you want. You can use templates. You can exclude hashtags. You can say, I only want to import videos that have these hashtags. I want to remove the hashtags from TikTok. I want to add these to every video. I want them to be in this language. You have so much more flexibility. When do I want this to post? 4 times a day, 5 times a day, 3 times a day? What times during the day? Plus, let's just say you're brand new and let's say you're watching my video today and you're already on TikTok, but you haven't done this yet. It will allow you to choose past content to post and from a certain starting date. So you could say, I want to publish existing content and future content, date filter, only after January 1st, you could say. And then everything you published since January 1st will feed over to TikTok, YouTube, based on whatever schedule you tell it to do. So you can catch up, that's a really cool thing with this software. It's not only future content. You could do the same thing from TikTok to Instagram, from TikTok to Facebook, from TikTok to LinkedIn, from TikTok to Twitter, from TikTok to Pinterest, or from Instagram to TikTok, from Instagram to Pinterest, from Instagram. You can see here, I have multiple workflows for my multiple accounts, but once you set them all up, it just goes for you. Now, it does not automatically feed to LTK. I do have to do that one on my own. And right now, I turned the Pinterest feed off because I've decided I need to be more purposeful about editing the pin first. So it'll look like this. If we go down here to TikTok, She Starter to Pinterest, view content, it's going to look exactly the same as all of the other feeds do. Okay, but watch. If I just fed this video straight to Pinterest, there's no tag, there's no link, there's no product in it. It just feeds, and then they have to go back to TikTok, and I noticed that the TikTok link disappears. So it's not real. It will grow your Pinterest account, but it's not real purposeful. So rather than that, what I like to do instead now is I'll do, I think I don't know if I did this one already. Oh, I didn't, because it says schedule. Okay, let's use this one then. So instead, the more purposeful way for this one would be to go in, you could go in once a day, you could go in morning and night, you could go in once a week, however you want to do this. So here's the title, Laura Geller's Quenching Colors Duo. I may want to change that. So one of the things I really like to do is if I go to YouTube, this is another quick little cheat. I'm going to switch my account here, and I'm going to go to Ballen Buys. So my girlfriend says, but do you actually like the Crocs? And I said, I never used to like Crocs. YouTube Studio. We're going to go to Content, and we're going to go to Shorts. And let me see, is that Quench one even on there yet? Oh, it hasn't been fed on there yet either. Okay. YouTube I have a plugin called vidIQ, and it actually gives me the best titles. So purposefully, the better way to do this would be to have it feed to YouTube and then optimize the title. Oh, here it is. I just found it. Hold on. Let's do it. Okay. So here's the video. Oh, it's not the same video, but that's okay. Watch what it does. I want you to see this. So here's what it does. It takes your TikTok video and whatever the description that you have typed in, it tries to make it a title. That's not real purposeful unless you're creating a really cool title in your TikTok description. But this vidIQ actually, look what it does. This serum blush trick will make your skin glow after 50. The makeup secret that makes over 50 skin look amazing. So I'm going to pick one of these, and the score is a 96, so that's great. And it has the word serum blush in it. Now, if I wanted to, I could say this serum blush trick, or maybe let me see what this does. Laura Geller. Because sometimes people are doing a search for like Laura Geller blush or whatever. Then I would want to see, okay, it drops it to 91, but I got to test. This is all new. This YouTube channel is new for me. So I've got to play around and see if those types of things are going to make a difference. I need to go play around with the search a little bit more now that I'm getting really into this YouTube side of it too. Before, it wasn't purposeful. I was just feeding everything in. I'd make a couple $100, call it a day, I'm good. Now that I know it works, I'm getting more purposeful about it. So you pick one of these. So then I'm going to take that same one, and I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to change it to the one that's going to go to Pinterest. This serum blush trick will make your skin glow after 50. Or you might think to yourself, Pinterest is also a search engine. How are people searching? So instead, you might say Laura Geller blush serum stick makeup for mature skin. You have to go look at Pinterest and see how people are searching, okay? Those are just a couple examples of how you can customize this, but here's the big deal. Look at this one, the link. All right, so where do you want to get the link from? You could send them to your TikTok showcase. I don't think that's the most purposeful, because I don't believe everybody who's on Pinterest is on TikTok, but I do believe just about everybody on Pinterest is on Amazon. So let's go get it on Amazon. So you'd come over here. Now, either you could send them to your video, your influencer video. Okay, here's another video with me using the exact same product. This is hydrating. It's a serum. You just squeeze it up and so I literally could just take this and copy that link. Actually, the best way to do it is from here. So click the three dots and copy link, then go back over to Pinterest and I'm sorry, go back over to YouTube, repurpose and paste that in there. You could do that. The nice thing about this is it's sending them to my Amazon store that already has disclosures in it. But if I want to up here, I could add my disclosure. Affiliate links benefit me at no extra cost to you. So maybe I want to build that in though to my repurpose flow so that every time there's an option to add more description to the bottom of the existing description. So you could put your disclaimers in there, whatever aren't included in your TikTok, like affiliate links benefit me, and then that will show up on every one. And you don't have to think about it. Also, upload cover image. So one thing that I've noticed is like if you're using TikTok, you can snap a picture in your TikTok studio and it'll be a 9:16, a beautiful vertical picture. You can use filters, you can do whatever you want there. Then you just save that and then you can upload it here and then you've got a great product picture besides whatever they choose from the video. Or Instagram stories, same thing. Instagram stories has the ability to make a nice thumbnail image. Or if you're using CapCut, CapCut even has the text and the overlays. Or if you're using Canva, we could upload all of our products to Canva through automation even, and then we could customize them there. But the point again is you've got flexibility if you set this all up in your repurpose software before they feed out to your other platforms. If it's automated, you don't have the ability to upload that cover image and change the link. But if you just let them be in the library, then you go in throughout the day, you can change these, customize and schedule them. They will be much more purposeful. This might be a place for a virtual assistant, a college student, an apprentice, a spouse, a child, whatever that you want, just to help say every day, what I want you to do is log into my repurpose and I want you to customize all the items that are sitting in there ready to be scheduled. And then I want you to schedule them. Now watch, you can either publish now or you can schedule. So if you click schedule, the calendar opens and you get to pick where they go. So you could say to whoever's doing this, or you, if you're doing it, I'm going to schedule, I'm going to do whatever products are sitting in the hopper today. It looks like there's 5 new ones and I'm going to schedule them all out to go today on the 26th or tomorrow on the 27th or this day on the 28th. And then you've got this nice balance. So your choice, automation completely available. You never have to touch it. It just goes. But the more purposeful way would be to go in and customize those thumbnails and customize the links before they get scheduled out. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm Lori Ballen. Hop into my coaching program if you like this style of teaching. Talk to you soon.